Well, hello everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red with our first Poison type team out of 4. Don't know when the other 3 will come up, but this is number 1 out of 4. We're here in Vermilion. We ended last episode taking on Misty and Lieutenant Surge. So now we are going to take on these trainers east of Vermilion and then start making our way to the Rock Tunnel. Hope everybody is doing well today. Well, let's get some special attack on both Venonat and Qwilfish. We'll go for a Poison Sting. Speed through this. It's just going to be us stinging away. Alright, hard fight's coming up. This is against the guy with the Magnemites. Hopefully we can take him out with Venonat and Qwilfish. Not a good start. We need to hit him with Water Pulse. Not a good start. Son of a biscuit. Man, we can really hit ourselves though, that's for sure. I don't think I have a revive. Yeah, but we'll sure hit ourselves. Twice. Alright. Good job, Venonat. It's amazing just how weighted the status effects are against us. Still just astounds me to this day. Right, that guy starts with Bellsprout. That's why we have Shockwave now on Koffing. Be funny for a bit. Alright, there's still a couple more Magnemites for us to fight on this route. So we'd still like to get some more special attack on Qwilfish. Leech Life. I don't think so. We don't need bug attacks for this team, we just need poison attacks, so... Already fought that youngster. And if you're wondering why I keep switching in Qwilfish against these Magnemites, it's because it still takes neutral damage from water attacks. skip a turn. Come on. It's not gonna hurt you. This guy starts with the Voltorb. And then goes to the Magnemite. And then we just have a couple more trainers on this route when we're done with this route. So our target for the next gym, Erica, is 29. We take on these trainers, we took on the trainers before Rock Tunnel and end Rock Tunnel. And then we can always speed to Erica, take out the trainers in Erica's gym. And then go back and fight people until we get up to 29. Remember, we only swap in for special attack and special defense because there's so little of it throughout the game. Especially special defense. Good deal. Revenge. I don't think we learned that. We'll learn it to place a pin missile. Sure, why not? Very good. Last trainer. Haha. We're good with our dex number in order to get the item finder. Don't need to catch anything else. Go get our bike. Alright, let's see. This next trainer starts with an Oddish. Okay, well that's nice, isn't it? We've been sweet scented a ton. Let's go to Seviper. Alright, same thing we did before. Qwilfish into Venonat. And a pretty good amount of special attack on Venonat. It's got 56 special attack EVs. Very nice. Let's let... There's what? A speed Pokemon coming up. There's a Charmander coming up. We'll let Seviper start this fight. Can anybody learn Aerial Ace on this team? Nobody can learn Brick Break, no one's got hands. Nobody can learn Aerial Ace. Good job, Seviper. Glare is good. I think we're actually learning Glare and keeping Glare. Yes. So let's learn that in place of Bite. This is going to go to Onyx. Now remember Koffing, or yeah, Onyx. Onyx is going to go to Koffing. Remember Koffing has Levitate for its ability, so we can't take any ground type damage. Not that Onyx I think knows any right now. We really just want to poison it. poison gas. We still missed. There we go. The poison is what's going to take it out. Okay. Didn't really want an attack stat on Qwilfish. Or attack EV, I mean. We'll learn Leech Life here in place of Constrict. I don't think I can get past this guy without letting him fight. I have a potion. Fury attack is probably going to do the most damage to us. Good paralysis. We will learn Smoke Screen in place of Poison Gas. It's only a 2-roll. Excellent. Heal up. Alright. Again, we should be fine as long as we can poison it pretty quickly. There we go. Let's let Qwilfish take on the Onyx. And then we'll go heal again. All right. Next fight starts with a Caterpie. And then for Venonat, we're going to get a few different Pokemon in here and get spread around the special defense. It's gonna confuse us. We're not gonna keep Venonat out. And it's not that I want special defense on all those Pokemon we got in, but some have already gotten a little bit, and so we want to just get it up to that multiple of 4 so it actually takes effect. Same old, same old. Who else do we want to get some more speed on? Probably a little bit more on Venonat. Won't hurt. We'll see our next evolution after Erica. That'll be Venonat here into Venomoth at level 31. Another Sandshrew. Good critical. Poison. Nope. Come on. We always have Qwilfish to take care of these rock Pokemon if we really need to, but we're just trying to stack some more defense on Koffing. Good deal. What does this next trainer start with? Fairy or Pikachu, I can't remember. start Pikachu. Okay. Critical hit, bite. Alright, let's heal up. Grab this super potion. We'll go beat up on this trainer. Good damage. For Fairy, we'll go to Seviper. Okay, we'll do another Poison Tail. Heal up. Swap up Koffing and spray a repel. So this Cubone will have a tough time against Koffing. Again, we're just gonna fish for a poison first. Let's do Seviper against this first Slowpoke. Good critical. Wow. Alright, we go to another Slowpoke after this. We'll swap Ariados up. Start off with a Nightshade. There's no reason to leech life it right now because we haven't lost any health. Alright, now we'll leech life it. I think it survives because of that growl. Oh, nope, because we crit. Never mind. I was incorrect. here against the Bulbasaur. Let's swap Ariados up. Well, that's fine. We still do the same amount of damage even after a growl. Koffing for the Cubone. We cannot poison these Cubones, though. Poison there. Smoke screen down the Geodude. Alright, here's Pat Benatar. Alright, we'll get a bunch of experience here on Qwilfish. At least we want defense on Qwilfish. Let's keep going. don't think we're teaching Rock Slide to anybody. I don't think anybody can learn it anyways. Yeah, I'm not seeing it in my moveset. We're definitely not going to have any issues getting Qwilfish up to 29. Alright. Do it again. Good deal. Go back to Seviper here. We'll keep Ariados up. Get it a bit more speed. And then we'll go to Koffing here for the Bellsprout. Last trainer in here. I think it's not using Gust. Because it's dumb. Alright. So like I said, we're going to beeline to Celadon. We know we can dodge most of these trainers up here. This is the only one we have to fight. There, we got a poison on that one really quick. Good deal. We can always come back and fight these trainers if we need more experience. Alright, a little bit of housekeeping first. We're going to heal. We're going to pick up the tea. Let's go get Psychic. Teach it. In place of confusion. Alright, let's go to the top floor. This just nets us more money. Alright, no roar, no bullet seed, no light guard, no safeguard, brick break, reflect, rock tomb, aerial ace, rest, and attract. Get this Pokemon power up. And then let's get the coin case. Alright. Into the gym. Let's get Ariados up to 28. Nice. Now let's focus Seviper up to 28. Alright, let's swap Qwilfish up and then take you on. Let's wake up. Come on, there we go. Yay! Keep focusing Seviper up with the attack Pokemon. Status effects are just going to happen in here. There's not much we can do to prevent that. We'll do that later. I'm thinking of the double fight that goes over to Fly, but we don't need that at this exact moment. Should be getting pretty close to getting Qwilfish done. Switching into the sleep powders is a real pain. Don't get me wrong, like, it's probably the right move. Alright, there's Qwilfish up to 29. Which means we can just focus Venonat up on the remaining special attack Pokemon. Alright, let's go heal one more time because we're almost out of psychics. just this trainer here left inside the gym besides Erica. Good deal. We're gonna pass. Next gen, when it becomes a physical attack, absolutely. Right now, nope. How many turns will we skip to this paralysis? Can't poison it. Could see about getting a paralysis on it. It paralyzes us. Very nice. Leech Seed is a good move. 3 paralysis in a row. Aren't we so lucky? All right. Dum 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 dum. Get back to Lavender Town. Can I get a couple potions, maybe? You start with what, a Cubone? Yes. I wonder what the poison rate on Sludge is. 20%? 30%? take on the trainer up here with the flying Pokemon with Venonat. Good deal. Well, then I'd ideally like Koffing to take on these next two hikers, but they do just have rock Pokemon. Let's see how we do at full health, I guess. We'll take on the harder of the two first. Poison. Koffing does have a ton of defense. No more rock throws. Alright, let's heal up and we'll take on the other one. Poison is the key for taking down these rock pokes. Our defense is getting pretty low. We still have yet to poison this Onix. I've hit it with so many sludges. There we go. Ooh, just barely Koffing. Alright, well, we're going to end this episode here, but we're going to be going into a second episode here. I'm just going to take a short break, and then we will be right back.